Welcome to the land of extremes, Rocky Mountain National Park, and this, the ultimate travel guide to the park. In this video, I'll cover how to get here, how to get around, where to stay, where to eat, and what there is to do and see right here in Rocky Mountain National Park. Rocky Mountain National Park is located in north-central Colorado, approximately 70 miles northwest of Denver. Its location, being so close to the big city of Denver, may be one of the reasons why this is one of the most visited national parks in the country. Well, that and the fact that this place is incredibly beautiful. To access the park, there are 4 entrances, 3 on the park's east side and 1 on the west. Now, if you're coming to the park, we do have to talk about the timed entry permits. Not every national park has this practice, but Rocky Mountain National Park does. Now, from late May through to late October, Rocky Mountain National Park requires that every vehicle must have a timed entry permit reservation. All reservations for timed entry permits must be made through recreation.gov. Now, once you're in the park, you will find that parking can be a little bit challenging. One thing many visitors do, one thing I like to do, is to find a park, hopefully, and then use the free shuttle bus service during the summer season. The shuttle bus operates at Bear Lake, Moraine Park, and there's also a hiker shuttle as well. If you're hoping to stay in a beautiful historic lodge within the park, well, I have some bad news for you. You can't. Unlike many national parks, there is actually no lodging within the park itself. However, there is accommodation in nearby Estes Park and Grand Lake. Now, while you may not be able to stay in a hotel or lodge within the park, you can camp. There are 5 established campgrounds within the park. But because this park is very busy, you will need to reserve your campground many months ahead of your planned visit. You can reserve your campsite at recreation.gov. Food services within the park are, well, limited. From late May through to early October, there is one. Yeah, just one restaurant within the park, and that's the Trail Ridge Store. It has a cafe and coffee bar and is next to the Alpine Visitor Center along Trail Ridge Road. There are restaurants and grocery stores in nearby Grand Lake and Estes Park. If you enjoy national park videos, please consider subscribing, as I add at least 2 national park videos every single month. Millions of visitors come to this park every single year, and for obviously good reason. Here are the most popular and unique attractions in Rocky Mountain National Park. One of the highlights of Rocky Mountain National Park are the scenic drives, and one of the most unique things about the scenic drives here is the elevation. These drives are not normal national park drives. The Trail Ridge Road winds through the park and is the highest continuous paved road in the United States, reaching elevations above 12,000 feet. It's simply amazing. The road, however, can encounter some extreme weather conditions due to the elevation, so be prepared. And by the way, there are no shoulders and very few guardrails. If you like things a little bit rougher and have a vehicle to match, you can travel the Old Fall River Road. This road is an historic one-way dirt road that provides a slower, more intimate drive through the park's high country. The speed limit is only 15 miles per hour, and your vehicle must be less than 25 feet in length. Bear Lake Road is a paved road that's about 9 miles long and climbs to over 9,000 feet. The roadway is a gateway to beautiful scenic views, hiking, and camping. At 11,716 feet above sea level, Forest Canyon Overlook is one of the best overlooks in the entire park and is located conveniently along Trail Ridge Road. The overlook offers panoramic views of Wong's Peak, Stones Peak, Hayden Gorge, and Gorge Lakes. One of the most scenic and beautiful locations in the entire park is Bear Lake. The hike to the lake is one of the shortest and one of the most popular hikes in the park. One of the most beautiful waterfalls to visit in the entire Rocky Mountain National Park area is the beautiful Alberta Falls. One of the best places to observe wildlife in the park is at Moraine Park. Herds of elk are often seen grazing in the valley. The Halsworth Historic Site is yet another one of the popular attractions in the park. In 1917, German immigrant John Halsworth and his family built a small cabin. Many guest cabins soon followed. Hiking is a real highlight of Rocky Mountain National Park, and there are over 300 miles of hiking trails. Now, it's best to check with the Visitor Center or Wilderness Office, or check with the National Park website for updates on hiking conditions. Now, don't forget, this is a high elevation park, so be prepared for extreme weather. Besides hiking, Rocky Mountain National Park is popular for mountaineering, fishing, and horseback riding, and is a great place for photography and, because of its high elevation, stargazing. No trip to a national park would be complete without seeing wildlife, and naturally, they're in abundance in the park. Animals you may see include bighorn sheep, mountain goats, elk, mule deer, beaver, moose, coyotes, cougar, and black bear. There are no grizzly bears in the park. There's also an abundance of butterflies. Well, there's a reason why I'm here holding my puppy. And by the way, meet Dusty. And the reason is right above me in the tree, right above my head, is what I believe to be a great horned owl. And if you know anything about great horned owls, well, you'll understand why I'm holding my puppy. As for bird species, there are over 250 different bird species in the park. Within 100 miles of Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado, there are numerous attractions and destinations that offer a wide range of experiences. Estes Park is located at the park's eastern entrance and offers a range of attractions such as the historic Stanley Hotel, and is a gateway for outdoor adventures. There's plenty of accommodation, dining, and shopping. Situated near the western entrance of the park, Grand Lake is Colorado's largest natural lake. The town of Grand Lake itself is worth exploring with shops, restaurants, and historic buildings. Located about 35 miles east of the park, Loveland Pass is a scenic mountain pass that offers breathtaking views of the surrounding peaks. Arapahoe National Recreation Area is about 40 miles from the park and has beautiful lakes, boating, fishing, camping, and hiking. Mount Evans is about 80 miles southeast of the park and is one of Colorado's famous 14ers, which are mountains exceeding 14,000 feet in elevation. About 100 miles away is Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park. It's a striking destination known for its steep cliffs and narrow gorges. Boulder is about 35 miles southeast of the park and is a vibrant city, known for its lively downtown, outdoor lifestyle, and the slanting reddish sandstone formations called the Flatirons. Denver is about 70 miles southeast of the park and needs no introduction, but obviously there's plenty to do in this great city. Of course, these are only a few of the nearby attractions that you can enjoy when you visit the park. So there you go, the real Rocky Mountain High. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel.